Hi, I'm Jason Day. I'm the owner of Day Violins, and I wanted to take a little bit of time today to talk about why a bow is so important. I have here on the table 6 bows that represent different qualities. Some bows are made out of graphite, which is this bow here. Some bows are made out of carbon fiber, which is this bow here. And then other bows are made out of a wood called pernambuco, which is this bow here. And also a cousin of pernambuco, ipe. And then also nicer bows that are pernambuco that are here and here that are both a German bow and a French-made bow. Each of these bows represents a different quality point because graphite bows, for example, are more geared towards student playing. They're more durable and they put up with a lot of the wear and tear that a student can give on a bow as they're learning how to play. And I'm going to take some time today to play some of these bows so that you can hear the difference of what it does for the sound of the violin. So first I'm going to start with the graphite bow. The graphite bow, when you pick it up, it's going to feel very stiff and sometimes a little bit heavy. They are balanced to feel like a bow, but I think that's on purpose to help the student feel like they can draw out a sound on the violin more effectively. So I'm just going to be playing a scale so that you can hear the difference between some of these bows. So here's the graphite bow. It draws out a very nice sound. It helps you to get the feedback that you need as you're learning how to play. So next we're going to try the carbon fiber bow. The carbon fiber bow is a different material altogether, and it's also better made bow and it's more balanced. What they do with carbon fiber bows is that they put weighting systems inside the bow to make it feel like it's an actual wood bow so that you can be able to draw sound and feel like there's not too much weight on one end of a bow or the other end of the bow. And so I'm going to play a scale on this one and see if you can hear the difference. Right away, what you hear, at least for my ears, is that you're hearing that there's more depth to the sound. What a good bow does for a player is it provides a lot of different colors, a lot of different volumes, so that you can get the feedback that you need to continue to learn how to play better. Next up is the pernambuco bow that I have here. This is a student bow. And one thing that I forgot to mention with the other bows is that, for example, the graphite bow is going to be around $75 to $100. The carbon fiber bow that I played on, those range anywhere from $200 to $500, depending on the quality and the make. So this next bow that I'm going to play for you, this pernambuco bow, this is a bow that retails for around $600, but it's a very nicely made student pernambuco bow. It's a little bit different, a little bit more nuanced as far as the sound is concerned, a little bit more depth, a little bit more color that you hear than with the carbon fiber bow. Next up is a material that has just been introduced on the market here in the last year or so, ipe. Ipe is like a cousin of pernambuco wood. And so this is a bow that retails for around $800. It can be as much as $1,000 depending on the quality, whether you have a nickel mounted bow or a silver mounted bow, which is the material that they use to make the ferrule and the turning screw out of. Okay, so I'm going to play this one and see if you hear a difference. Right away, when I'm playing something like this with this bow, again, I'm hearing more color, more depth to the sound. And that's what you're looking for. As you develop as a player and as you get more advanced, what you need is a bow that's going to be more responsive and to be able to get the different sounds, the pianos, the mezzo fortes, the fortes, and be able to be strong enough to be able to withstand all of the different styles of playing that you're going to do. Okay, the next bow that I'm going to play is a German bow that was made in the early 1900s, and it's made out of a very nice, and it's a silver mounted. We talked about the different things that they put on bows. This, as far as the fittings go, this has got a silver button and this has a silver ferrule, as well as the wrapping. Okay, so tell me if you hear any difference here. It has a very big sound. When you have a really great quality handmade bow, it can really make a difference with the sound and what you hear and the feedback that you're getting. And it especially makes a big difference for the audience because they're hearing more of your playing and of the sound of your instrument. The last bow that I have to play is a very fine bow that's French made in the early 1900s. French bows are probably the most highly sought after bows in the world. They're very expensive. So when you are able to acquire a French bow, that's for somebody who has a professional aspirations for the career or are already playing professionally, they look for a nice French bow to be able to get the sound that they want. See if you hear a difference. It's a huge difference. And one of the things that I really love about French bows is that you don't have to put a lot of weight into the string as you would a graphite or a carbon fiber bow or even a student pernambuco bow. It does the work for you, and that's what people look for. I really love bows. It's a passion of mine, and I've really learned that a good quality bow for a student can make all the difference in the world. So when you're looking for a bow, always take the time to try out as many bows as you can so that you can find the bow that works for you.